Okay, guys, so I am obsessed with trying to figure out how to do this CSV thing. This is Hannah Gardner talking about creating a CSV file to use in Canva, which is really cool.
Could make, right? As long as it is ending in nurse, right? You have pediatric nurse, oncology nurse, cardiac nurse, neonatal nurse. All of those are potentially different designs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually copy this entire list here. I just pasted that entire list here. This is where the really cool part happens. As long as the last word is nurse, right? We have a bunch of different potential design ideas, right? What we want to do is go ahead and erase everything else besides the first word that comes before nurse. Now, some of these are just too long and I don't want to spend the time researching them. I'm going to erase some of these that I just don't know. So I'm just going to go like this. So even after I went ahead and deleted a bunch of these, I still am ending up with 28 designs. I'm going to go ahead and file and download this as a CSV file. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come back into my design here and I'm going to go into the apps section here and I'm going to click bulk create. And then I can upload the CSV. And guys, the reason this is one color is because in order for this to have the bulk effect, it's not going to be able to pick up on multicolors, and that's why one is just one color. But I kind of like it like that because it makes it stand out and puts emphasis on the type of nurse that they are. And again, remember micro niches like this because it's not just a nurse shirt, it's speaking to a very specific customer avatar. So somebody that's like in oncology and they're a nurse, right? That's a very specific type of nurse shirt. So it just heightens the value proposition. This is where I'm talking about how there is so much micro niching scalability because this type of scenario exists across the board, right? In so many different fields, like in pets, right? Think of the hundreds of types of dogs and types of cats, or if it's sports, there's types of sports, and then there's types of teams, right? We're gonna come up here and we're gonna hit upload CSV. And we are gonna go and click on this guy here. We can see this guy is, if we hit connect data, we can hit register. And then we can click continue. Now, actually, one thing that I want to do before is I actually want to delete this top one here because once I generate 27 pages, it's going to duplicate this. So I'm actually going to go ahead and delete that. Now, as you can see, the word registered here is a lot bigger. So one thing that I'm going to want to do is I'm actually going to try to size this a little bit smaller so that it fits into the page. And a lot of the words that we are using are longer words. So we are going to actually want to go ahead and make this smaller because as soon as I hit generate 27 pages, it's going to make 27 designs with those filled in. So let's go ahead and generate 27 pages. So now you can see we have our 27 designs. Some of them came in great and some of them do need to be moved still a little bit, which is totally fine because it takes 2 seconds. But for the most part, it really did the trick. So from here, basically, after we check everything, I want to actually come over here and hit share. We're going to want to hit download. We're going to download them obviously with a transparent background. We're going to want to download all pages and hit download. Remember that the really hot keyword that had the higher search with the lower comp that had nurse at the end of it, nurse, the type of nurse was that ECMO nurse. So I'm going to actually want to go ahead and make more designs in that one particularly to test out. So I put in here, make catchy sayings for a t-shirt design about ECMO nurses. And guys, I don't know if I'm saying that wrong.
Okay, so that should be it for her talking about the CSV file and how to do that in Canva, which is super cool. I can't wait to try that.